Good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with another pre-alpha look at Shroud of the Avatar. This is release 7 for the pre-alpha. So everything, as always, everything you see is early. It's being worked on. It's not even alpha, which would be continuing to reinforce all the features and such. It's just the most absolute basic of the basic kind of thing. So release 7. What to say about release 7? Well, obviously, as always, there's a lot of housing stuff to show off. There's some crafting stuff. I've noticed the skills menus work a lot more, a lot better now that I've seen. Now, if I click, let me show. I'm gonna start off with the crafting though. Then hopefully we can move on to maybe a little bit of combat and looking around a bit, discussing, and then maybe check out some new houses and plots and some other the new 3D map as well. You recall from before, they had this kind of like flat 2D map that we've had for a while now. It's now 3D. Which is interesting, but we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, you recall before, when you were crafting items, you would almost need like a wiki open on your lap or something, just to be able to know what the hell to do for any of the smelting or any recipes you'd have to do. Now, when you go to a table, and the tables actually work properly now. Also, we don't start out with absolutely nothing now, which is really nice. We get this lovely little recipe book that pops up. I can see exactly what I require for gold ingots. What I have is currently highlighted in bold. So I can see I have chunks of coal. I have everything I need except for iron ore to make that. I can see that I need iron sheet blank, a sheet mold, which I don't think I have. If I look at all this here, no, I do not have a sheet mold. I just have blade molds. So all the molds I have has been reduced. Iron lantern blank, I can see it requires a lantern mold and all that. So we actually have a nice little recipe book. And I'm sure that this won't be everything. Eventually there'll be more complicated things we can do for those that want to really devote themselves to crafting. But this is what we got right now. And I actually really like it. This is a great improvement. I really, really do like this. This is a lot less confusing. It's easy. And oh my god, I would love that two-hander. I want that two-hander. God, I might have to craft that now. I might have to craft that. But I'll do that later. I'm going to do some combat. I may even actually do 2 episodes of this. Usually for a release, I only do 1 episode and leave it at that. Because, nothing... It wasn't really as intriguing to me at this point. It was all just housing and very little else of interest other than the housing. So yeah, every table, every kind of setup here has all of its recipes ready to go, show it off here. Wooden strip, processed wood, wooden board, wooden pole, all that kind of stuff. So everything is here now. It's easy to identify, easy to know, easy to do, so we're good to go. They have done some improvements as well from what they said with interactions with NPCs. I'm not sure how much they've improved over it, but you know how it is. Let's take a look at the let's take a look at one of the shops here actually. I can just break. Let's see. No, it's not you, my friend. No? Ah. There we go. Double click. Okay. So yeah, everything looks really good. It's a nice interface. Works well. Buy from shopkeepers, sell from inventory. You can see the weight, the prices, everything seems to be really nice actually. It's working out, starting to work out quite well here. The animations look great. People running by. Of course, you can see I have some nice badass dreadlocks and a mustache. Because I figured, why the hell not? Apparently somebody managed to get up to the roof there. Not sure. Unless that's just... No, that should be a character. Oh yeah, I can jump. I forgot about that. For the longest time, I couldn't really jump, so I kind of forgot about it. Ah, this is one of the new plots. Now, I have a couple new houses that were added in. This is one of them. I believe this is the Knight Marshal's Keep, if I'm not mistaken. While as this over here is the tavern, kind of looks, yeah, this definitely looks like the tavern, although he put this giant statue in the entrance here to kind of block us from going inside, the Statue of Death, which is a shame. I will have to get my own, find an empty plot at some point here and see if I can look around. I may even spend the time now, invest the time in this to actually, pimp my house, as it were, and, chop up some wood, make some furniture, make it look nice, really decorate the place out, make it look nice. But yeah, it seems like, also, I should mention as well, I was called out at one point for calling this game an MMO, and I was like, the people were yelling at me saying, no, it's not an MMO, it's just a, You know, it's an online, offline, multiplayer RPG, and so on and so forth. And yet, I believe they won the award at E3 for Best Indie MMO. So, you know, it's like people are saying it's not an MMO, they're calling it an MMO, or at least some magazines are calling it an MMO. You know, it's a very confusing thing in that sense, you know. I guess you could say it's an offline or online single player or multiplayer MMO in that sense, you know. You can play it either way. You can play it by yourself, just single player, alone, whatever. Or you can hop it up online and have fun with that. So either way, you know, I suppose it is what it is. I'm sure we'll come up with a better description for this thing another time. Anyway, let's actually get out of here now. Let's head out of town. If I can... Oh, man, I wish I could run, but I'm actually already running. All I have is shift, kind of just holds me in place. That's it. Doesn't get me sprinting. Suppose I could bunny hop my way out of here. La 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 la, hopping and hopping. La 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 la, hopping all the way. Ha ha! Yeah, I know. Let's see what this chest has for me, if anything. But honestly, I can see this being a decent game in the end. Even if it turns out to be styled after an MMO, I should say. I don't really see it charging any kind of subscription. I see it as it would, you know, more than likely, I'm assuming what they're going to go for is a single purchase for the game itself. Then they're going to have a bunch of microtransactions in it, such as like housing plots or houses and stuff, decorative items, stuff like that. And then they'll leave everyone to craft and do what they will with the game, as it were, in the end. Which is, you know, like, I don't know how that's going to turn out. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, this is a nice little house here. Oh, let's take a look. Kind of wonder where they got the bolt head. Everyone seems to have one of those damn things on their freaking lawn. This is a pretty nice house. I'm not sure if somebody actually went and built this or if it was... I don't know. Either way. But yeah, one other thing I should mention is that they have added a lot of other things for the actual player houses, player permissions, new targeting highlights. You can see when I targeted the NPCs, they kind of glowed blue. I'm assuming they were someone I can interact with. Trading has been tossed in now, so you can have player-to-player trading, among other things. Crafting, as you can see, lighting was fine-tuned. Buildings now have light sconces, chandeliers, stuff like that you can put in them, and so on and so forth. A few new scenes will come online, including player towns on islands to feature water lots, which is what I'm hopefully going to see. But we're going to actually... Here's a new 3D map, as you can see. It's nice. I can't really seem to rotate around all that much. I can kind of shift my view a bit, but that's about it. Now, I haven't really explored any of the 3 kind of plots up in the mountains in the back here. Or this little cave here, which is quite intriguing. You can see we are just like a little symbol on the ground right now, kind of going across the 3D map. Personally, I am not a fan of clicking and then going across a map like this. I would rather we have some kind of like WASD controls where we could just walk with the map wherever the hell you want to go. But that's me, you know. I don't know if I'm alone in that regard. I think if I double click though, it speeds there quickly and just immediately initiates the scene. So we're going to go to whatever this wall or door in the mountain is. Now I suspect the map is not going to be nearly this small. Ah, we have a bear coming up here. Now, if I hit K, we can pull up our skills. Of course, I have 22 points remaining. I have invested some in combat and magic. Now, things seem a lot easier with this, because I have, of course, thrust, double slash, and whirling blades, which I've gotten here. I'm going to pull those down to my bar here. Whipping up my combat bar. Magic, I did pick up some life magic for healing, for self-healing. Let's see, death magic. Death touch. Short range life drain. Medium range life drain. I'm going to invest all my points into this one here, into Death Ray. Well, not all my points. That'll be most of my points will go into Death Ray. Death touch is kind of like a side thing, no real interest in it. Sun, we have light, searing ray, stuff like that. Of course, I want fire because of the old fireball. So I'll put that over there. I'll leave him to the bear. I'll leave him to his bear while I adventure around here and take a look around the place. So we've been here before. This is the Hidden Vale Owl's Nest. This is where we came last time. Oh, this is... looks like an exit, actually. Almost looks like something on the ground I can pick up. Pine cone or something. Congratulations! You murdered that poor defenseless bear. You bastard. Now, there are also some new crafting items as well, such as spider silk and some other little bits and pieces of that. Initiate ability. Nice. So yeah, things are actually, it's feeling a little bit better now, I have to say. Let's self-heal. There we go. Ah, there it is. For a second there, it wasn't actually showing up. Let me pull up my inventory. Now I've actually kind of segregated everything out here. I guess I'll put the crafting supplies in here. So we have spider silk as a new item. Spider leg. Maybe I can make some nice... field dressing. This corpse can be field dressed. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I'd want to dress its wounds, but... alright. Let's go ahead and drain this guy. Fireball him in the face. We're going to run right up there and give him an ass kicking. Thrust! Blade! So obviously there still needs to be a bit of work with the combat system, but it's pre-alpha, you know, it's got a long road ahead of it before it's completed. Let's drain his life. Seem to be having some difficulty skinning him instead of, yeah, field dressing. I don't care about field dressing. I want to skin his ass. Skin him. Let me close this. Damn chat's getting in my way. There we go. So I have to swap over to tools. And then we skin him. Probably should have skinned the other guy as well. But whatever. Whatever. We got poison, venom sacs. So there's a lot more we can loot now and craft. And they're actually working on changing that up a little bit as well, if I'm not mistaken. Animals. Yeah, all our animals, bears, wolves, etc. Are purchased assets. Ah! And the skinning, rigging, and animations for them is not meeting our quality standards. We are going to reskin and rig them so we can redo their animations. Stag and bear are now complete. Canines, wolves, and dogs will start going in release 8. Ah, nice. So yeah, obviously I can go around here. Let me actually open up my inventory once again here. Get my harvesting axe, my pickaxe, get all like the tools items that I have and put them in my inventory here. Or my bar to be used. May as well kill you. So I just click this little arrow here to transition between it. Little fireball. Little self-heal. And I will... come on. There we go. Switch back. I know there's probably a key to swap between them. I almost wish I could use like shift click. Would be a preference for me. Like shift 1 to skin. You know, shift 2 to chop down trees and so on and so forth. So I really do like the system here now. They are definitely advancing this to where it is becoming, you know, an actual full-on game now. Harvest cotton. So I can harvest a little cotton there. I'm not seeing any trees I can harvest, though. Oh, hello. Hello, scary cave. I'm going to go inside you and see what treasures you hold. So yeah, I really do like combat a lot more in this now. It's definitely improved over the past couple builds. Obviously, still has a long way to go. Oh, who the hell are you? Red sash, bluefish. Oh, I was going to be meeting a new mark. If you try and steal my money, I will kill you. I will shove this sword up your ass. Don't you dare test me, boy. I'll do it. I'll end you. Anyway. Let's take a look around this cave. Nice blue crystals. Now, I would love... ooh, and I can. Ooh, I can harvest crystals. I'm thinking, if I could put these crystals in my house for lighting, that would be badass. Blue crystal fragments. So yeah, blue crystals are apparently something we can harvest. I swear to God, if you keep following me, buddy, we're going to come to odds. I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to have to kill you. Just saying, you know, friendly warning, but I'm probably going to have to murder you. Put this in here. Whip these guys back up. You know, I'm going to keep this over here in the corner from now on. I'm going to keep both my backpacks in the corner. place is pretty nice. What a lovely cave you have here. I'm assuming this is where we would take the cotton and stuff. Coming soon, cooking. Ah, I see. So eventually we would have some cooking. You aren't welcome here. Well, that's too bad. Who are you? What do you want from me, Outlander? I cannot... I'm certain there's nothing I can do to help you with. Why, hello, beautiful. Alright, fine. Clearly it just wants me to ask about help. Find yourself heading to... You can... Do you mind delivering a message to Bowden? Don't have much to offer except to keep this keepsake dagger. It is yours. You bring back words from him. So I could do this little quest. It looks like they're starting to get the first aspects of questing in. It's too bad, though. I'm kind of disappointed she didn't smack me across the head for that. Oh, well. You know, that's when I first was reading about this, obviously, you know, being that they had some of the people from the old Ultima kind of thing, I had hopes for a better new experience along those lines, to say the least. Because I used to love Ultima Online, as I've mentioned before. I invested many an hour in that game. Come on, mine that crystal. And the biggest aspect, the most intriguing aspect to me, at least, for this game was the text interaction with NPCs. And depending on how they do it, you know, it could turn out to be good. It could turn out to be just something, you know, slopped together where there's very little actual interaction between the players and the NPCs. It's more just like, you know, type in this underlying text and we will give you, you know, additional information. At that point, you might as well just give us a text log, you know, and give us like multi-choice options, because what's the point of having to type in questions and such if we're not going to get unexpected answers, you know? If you're just going to give us the, you know, option 1, option 2, and option 3, or, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, could you say that again? You know, responses like that. But again, it is pre-alpha, so there is still, you know, the chance that it can eventually... Was I not in that place with this? Maybe I was. I don't know. Either way, we're going to quickly travel around to these villages, right there, and then all the way around to the other side, just to check them out and see how they look like, what they look like, if I can speak properly. Because there are brand new water plots as well with new water houses, and they're the main thing right now. There's like 5, 6, actually probably more than that, like 8 new houses that are all water houses. Could have been 11 actually, let me see here. 19 new player houses in this release, including the water ones, plus a bunch of other things. And oh, damn, that's nice. This is a nice piece of house right here. Claimed by Fared Icon. Now, I know that there was, in the last release, there are certain guilds of people. Now, I think, yeah, we already explored this house. But there were guilds of people that spent time just making this castle look amazing. And, you know, that's kind of awesome, you know, that they took the time to do that. Personally, I don't think I would invest the time in it to do such a thing, just because it's not really, you know, my style. Yo. Nice pad. I'm assuming he's the owner of this place. He's got the same dreadlocks as I do, except different beard. It's a fabulous beard. So this is one of the other new houses. This is the crafting, what's it called? Crafting complex or crafting shack or whatever the hell it is. Crafting pavilion. Ah, that's what it's called, the crafting pavilion. So essentially you can have, well, a crafting pavilion for a house if you want. You could be like just a social area where you allow people to come in and craft their stuff out in the wilds or something. And such like that. Okay, let's see if we can find a quick plot around here that's not taken that I can plop down some of the new houses on. Maybe I'll check another area. Who knows? Because it's not like... many of the plots here might already be taken. Oh, no, here we go. Man, it's almost a shame to get rid of these trees. I would like to claim this plot. This is your plot. So we have the blue tile roof, 4-story row house. Ooh, let's take a look at that. That looks interesting. So this is the section where we look at housing. Oh wow, I actually really like this house. Nice little central area here, good place. I wish this was a little bit wider, just so I can, you know, set up a nice little area in front of the fireplace and maybe a dining area right here, a kitchen in here, you know. What can I say? I may have been, you know, bitching at this game every now and then because of the housing simulator aspect of it, where it's all just about housing, housing, housing. But in all honesty, it's still something that's fun to do, generally speaking, you know. It's always good if there's a purpose to it. If there's no real purpose to it, then what's the point, almost, eh? Oh, here's the master bedroom. Very nice, much bigger bedroom. It's got a little balcony here. It's not that much, but hey, you get a nice view of the neighborhood. So yeah, this is a quaint little house. Then you can always also add a basement to this as well. Oops. I am apparently lost now. Whoopsies. Okay, let's check out something else that's new as well here. Let's see. We have the 3-story row house, which is new. Yeah, I don't care. So it looks like it's essentially the same thing except 3 stories. This does seem... No, it's about the same size. It's not really any wider, so I'm not even going to bother to go up the stairs. It seems like it's just a, you know, 1 floor less. The same thing, though. Blue tile roof, 2-story row. Oh. Hello. Let's see. Yep, same kitchen. Up 1 floor. And you're at the master room. So yeah, this is essentially what it is. It's either 1, 2, or 1... Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. 1 or 4 floors. I should say 2 or 4 floors. I doubt there's a 1 floor one. So yeah. Anyway, we've already seen all these ones. The Eldman Benefactor House. I'm not sure if we've actually shown this one yet. Let's take a look at it. It seems pretty basic. I really do like the roof on this one, though. Ooh, nice white walls. Pretty simple, you know, 1-room house. Pretty basic, what most people are going to have, I'm sure, depending on, you know, unless they want to drop like 100, 200 bucks on a gigantic castle or something, you know. No thank you. Eldman Founder Have Village. I'm not even sure what the hell I'm getting. I don't even think I pledged to a tier that gets a house. So I'll have to earn it myself. That or I got a very basic one. I don't know. Something like this. Simple. Well, pretty simple. Knight Benefactor, Knight Founder. That's the Knight Marshal. We've already taken a look around it, so that's good to confirm. The Pavilion we've looked at. The rustic 3-story house, we've seen that before, but it's really cool looking. I'm gonna spawn this thing in just to take another look at it, because it's really cool looking building. I mean, look at it. Almost looks like a church. Nice wide entryway here. Perfect. Perfect place to have, you know, nice big kitchen area, dining area, lounging area in front of the fire. It's got a side door, which I'd prefer it leading to a basement, honestly, myself. You have a nice little upstairs here for, I don't know, a couple bookshelves or something. Big master bedroom. Little tiny area up top here. Now, again, one of my gripes with this building, though, is that this window doesn't open and you can't see through it. It's just black. It's, you know, lovely and bright outside, and you have like a black painted window up top. I don't know, I guess it is light night outside now, but regardless, it'd be nice if we could actually see through that thing, you know? Be able to see the neighbors, maybe open it up a little bit, be able to see out of it, would be nice. Alright, what else? Rustic 2-story. 2-story with balcony. 2-story with loft. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's check that out. So all the rustics are roughly the same. It's got this first floor, which is rather nice. It's got... This is going to be a basement entrance right here, or it's just a closet, one way or the other. I'm pretty sure it could be a basement entrance, but anyway. Yeah, no, this is the closet right here. Alright. Big upstairs here, and that's it. Wow. This is a really small, cramped... It's got a lot of really, like, those corridors... I wouldn't even see much of a use to them. So this is not a house I would pick personally. If I was going to deck out a house, single roof, stone, 4-story, 3-story, so it's similar to what we've already seen before. We'll see the with the blue house with the rose. Yeah, and actually it's the exact same thing. It looks like it's just a different style. It's made out of stone rather than the blue, you know, roof tiled kind of look to it. So same design, different look. Nothing all that interesting. The tower, we've seen that. We've seen the Viking, the windmill, the wizard's tower. Yep. Plaster, same thing. Ooh, let's take a look at the plaster one here, though. It looks like it might have been... No, it seems about the same. Yep. No, about the only thing that really changes, it seems like, is the master bedroom. That seems about the only thing that's really changes in this. Okay. Ooh. Empty lot. And that's it. That's all we have for this. Permissions. Unclaim the lot. There we go. So I've unclaimed that lot. Now it's time to leave. Let's take a little hop, skip, and a jump out of town. So far, you know, there's a lot of interesting little plots. And there's a lot that I'm not so intrigued with. You know, one of the ones that I would love to have personally would be either... Actually, was that one? The forest one? I think that was early. Yeah, a long while ago, there was a plot that was essentially a giant tree house, in a way. Had like a central area and one that was in the midsection of it, which was really nice. But I wish it had a little bit more to it, you know. I wish it kept going up towards the actual, like, leaves and had, like, something, like a little house up in there or something would be nice. But as far as I know, there wasn't. Let me see if I can find an exit to this place. Another one was the Wizard's Tower. I really liked the teleportation, or the teleport of the Wizard's Tower, but it just felt too cramped, too small. What is any trees I can chop down around here? Ooh, stag. Kill it. I'm gonna get you, stag. You can't escape from me. That's the forest. You cannot... Oh, wait, fuck. He's escaping! No! Get back here and burn! Ah, whatever. He's gone. He's gone. He escaped into the mysterious, dense forest, which I cannot enter. Alright, let's get out of here. And he's actually still out there, too, because my guy was still locked on, tracking him. Anyway, that was nice. Let's take a look at the other villages here. I'm pretty sure they're going to be relatively the same. More than likely, but we'll check them out regardless. I must have a volcano home. Yes. I can imagine myself just having some kind of like giant overhanging house just hanging right over the top of the volcano, tethered with a bunch of ropes or something along those lines, you know. That would be intriguing. Hey, I could have a hothouse. Anyway. Bad puns aside. They're, you know, they're getting a lot of the basics in. The basic... What the hell is it called? Yeah, this is just a nice big forest. Another, you know, same thing as the last one. Just a forest covered area. Nice and bright. I really like this one. What is this one? If only I could tell what it was by the plaque. Huge, bright as hell. You can see these new chandeliers up here giving the lighting off. Or giving off new lighting. Big wide open area in here. Oh yes, the secret entrance. Almost forgot about the secret entrance. Here's where you can hold your, you know, human sacrifices, your evil wizard's laboratory, all that kind of stuff. Maybe hang some, maybe have a, you know what? I think if I had that house, I would probably have a gigantic pile of skulls in there. You know, just for the randomness of it, I would just, you know, someone would open the door, it'd swing in, and then all they would see is just a giant wall of skulls. That's it. Anyway, let's get out of here and check the other place. So it's the same kind of housing area, just a little bit, a few trees, nothing too mind-blowing here. Nothing really different that I can see, at least. Let's see if I can find the... there's the exit. Charge! So we'll check the other one. I kind of doubt it's going to be any different. But, ooh, hello, outdoor lights. That looked pretty badass, actually, when this thing lit up. I actually kind of wonder if there's a way onto that balcony up there. Let's take a look at this place. We already looked in here earlier, but actually, was this? It kind of looks like the same house. I know it can't be the same house, but it almost looks like it. Again, this is the way down into the basement once it's been added. So not only can you buy your own house, but you can buy the basement to it, which is really nice. Big wide area in here. Probably a whole hell of a lot you could do with it. Small little rooms. I swear, every single castle plot, every single one, needs a secret room of some kind. It would be even nice if the player could change where the secret room was or something. That would be really nice. Anyway, let's get out of here. Of course, that's, you know, too complex, and even if they added it in, it would have to be a static room, but still, that'd be awesome. I am a big fan of secret rooms and stuff like that, you know. It's just something fun. I remember there was a lot of players back in the old Ultima Online that would... They really did some interesting things with their houses. They essentially... I knew of a couple people who took their house and they set it up in such a way that people were allowed to come in, but then they would fall into a room and they would not be able to escape unless they had a teleport book. So, you know, every week the guy would come by to check the trap and see if anyone was stuck in there and, like, barter so that they could barter their ways out of the house. Their way out of the house. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna walk in here and just take all this guy's stuff and, oh god, I'm trapped! What did I do wrong? You know, something like that. Anyway, let's go somewhere where I know there's gonna be water plots. Let me head back to the main town here. There should actually be a little site here, which would initiate like a field battle. But we're going to head into town. We're going to take the teleporter to the other town where there's sea plots. Now, the problem might be that they're all full. But at the very least, we can take a look at the houses, you know. At the very least. I can almost guarantee, too, that they're all full because, you know, the game only released this update today to release 7. But by now they've been like, ooh, water plots. I'm gonna go check that out right now. Claim, 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 and done. So yeah, I'm sure within the first like 30 minutes they had all the water plots claimed. At least the ones that I know of. There might be new water plots in different villages. There was mention of that as well. Let's see. And some of the things that we should not expect in this build, obviously, which might come into later builds. Combat does not include PvP. Random dealing, dex, combos, or advancement. Only have done rudimentary optimizations to the game, so performance is a little down. Crafting system in the game is a framework, still missing some key components like repair, events, and enhancement. Skill checks are also not in, so they always result in 100% successful chance of... There we go. The game loop release 7 has was a further iteration in a rudimentary game loop, but it was still very bare bones. Expect this to expand. The game loop, of course, being, you know, buying a pick or something, going and grabbing some resources. Oh, wow, hello. So this is new. So this no longer leads to the other town. It leads you to this mine. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Wonder if there's anything I can actually mine in here. So they did change this up. That's odd. I did not expect that. What the hell is that thing? Quick. Fireball! Kill it! Suck its blood! Nope, it disappeared. Didn't even give me a chance to carve it. So they've obviously added in more elements to it when it comes to dungeons, it seems. Sounds like somebody's fighting. Let's see if we can make our way down here. Oh wow. Hello. Or not. Maybe it's just the... Get him! Kill him! I'm shanking him to the best of my abilities, but he's still not dying. Get back here, you punk! Wow, this guy's really got a lot of life to him, I guess. There you go, drain him. Holy crap. I may die here. Death touch! Yep. These guys do not seem that vulnerable at all. They are just absolutely obliterating me right now. Yep, nope. Run! Run! Oh shit. And I can't really even see the health of these guys, so I have no idea if I'm winning this, if I'm even dealing any damage to them whatsoever. So obviously this would be a good time for me to, you know, get some plate mail, get myself a nice two-handed sword, and come back and start raping face, but no. I think I'm going to bounce out of here and see if I can go find that other town. Maybe I can even change the destination of this by looking at the stone. We'll see what happens. The interesting thing was, if you kick-started a certain level of money, you became a, what was it called? A level designer in that sense. I think it was like the creation or the creation pledge or something. I don't know what the hell it was called. Dungeon Master Pledge or something like that. Either way, you were given the creation tools for dungeons, and you were able to submit dungeons to the devs, and they could take those and put them into the game. I don't know what they got for it, but hey, you know, for those that pledged that, they got access to that. And I know there was a contest they were doing a while back, I think, for something along those lines, but anyway. Come on. Let's do this. Load my play already. My lord, you're slow. So I might have to take the slow way out of here, it seems. Nope. So this takes me just to the mines. So that's just became, instead of teleporting me to the other town, it now just teleports me to that mine. So we're gonna have to take the slow route there, it seems. So still quite quickly, it's still quite fast, but you know, I think it's slow. Now, obviously, this video has become a lot longer than typically I would do for Shroud of the Avatar releases. And I said I may do another one as well, depending on if I really do want to select a house and pimp it out. You know, we'll see what happens. Alright, the only place I know that is guaranteed to have house or water lots, even if they're all taken. Ooh, let's see something. That's an interesting one down there. Little mountain place. Might have to check that out afterwards. See if it's any different than the rest. Most of the other places are just forest. Come on, let me in town. Alright, so let's go check out these water lots. And that'll pretty much be the last. We'll look around at that other town just for the, you know, curiosity's sake. But this will likely be the last major thing I do, is looking at these housing lots. I'm not going to go much more in-depth in the skills and all that right now, because, as they said, they haven't really advanced that yet. Some of the advanced housing, like basements, home exterior decorations, ceiling decorations, are not yet integrated. Visual quality, obviously, is going to increase. So yeah, there's still quite a few things left to go. Whoa. Ooh, let's see what this chest has for me. Oh, those giant ships are gone. That's a shame. Ah, Kingsport. What you got for me? Oh, so this is where people are getting that oracle head. And I'll take this fishing rod. If it'll let me. Maybe I should try fishing, actually. Yeah, obviously there's been a few people here already. So, Let's go take a look, shall we? Ah, there's one right there, actually. Yep, there's one of the housing plots right there. So this is the lighthouse right here. Obviously, everyone apparently wants a damn lighthouse. Claimed by Duke Ironman. Really? Duke Ironman. Ha! So this is rather nice. It goes all the way up. Has a little area up top here. So, all in all, not bad. Not bad. Let's take a look up here. I must say, it has a real nice view. I can just imagine if these actually do cast light, each of them are going to be casting a light all day long. But that would get annoying fairly quickly. So, literally, they all just wanted the same damn boring plot, it seemed. Every single one of them picked the lighthouse except for this guy, which has this lovely little sea house. Now, personally, when I think of a water lot, I don't know. These don't really seem to appeal to me as much because it's just, you know, it's the same thing as a regular plot. It's just over a small little river. So, you know, big whoop. If there were a town that had something like, you know, Venice, where the main route of travel, the main mode of travel was boats to go around the town instead of just walking around, or, you know, bridges, then I'd be a lot more intrigued. Most definitely. So here's another one of the houses. Looks like it's a larger version of the first. Unfortunately, I can't even look up the names of these houses. Which is a damn shame. Bah, I guess I should have gotten here sooner to claim one of these, so I could actually take a look at it. Either way, it's pretty simple housing. Too bad it's not like an instance I can swap over to check out something slightly different. But yeah, this is probably one of the bigger plots or water plots you can actually get. It's the giant Viking party boat. It's not too bad. It's pretty large. Got a second floor to it. Fairly nice all around, I would say. Ooh. Yeah, I rather like this place. It's pretty nice. I would hope that a house on the sea would have some kind of a bonus or a reason to it as well, you know. Give like more fish or something, a bonus to fishing while you're on it, or something along those lines, you know. Anyway, let's see about getting out of here and check. Let's go check the other teleporter, because there used to be the teleportation stones right over here that we would take into town. There it is right there, the little stone circle, a little Stonehenge. Mini Stonehenge. So I wonder if that leads to the gemstone dungeon as well, or if it's deactivated right now. Until I can figure out somewhere else to add. Ooh, hello. You're mine, dear. You're mine. There's no escape this time, man. There's no escape this time. You got a wall. And you're down. Dear down. Dear down. Go ahead and skin that deer. You open up the hide bag. We'll take that. So we have untanned hide now. So yeah, looks like they just essentially deactivated it. Hey, how's my favorite crazy lady? Still whispering to the winds? Sup? But I don't believe I understand what you're trying to say. Ha! Why am I not surprised? See, that is the main thing for me. You know, the thing that I enjoyed the most, that I was intrigued about and hoping for the most, was the interaction between the NPCs and the players. And it seems like it's just not going to work out, at least at this point. Obviously, it's still bare bones. They're going to add to it later on. Which I really, really hope they do. I hope they spend one update and just focus on adding life to those villagers. And understanding to those villagers. They aren't just replying with some, you know, crap. Some random crap. Let's see. I might be able to find another village somewhere. Let's take a look around here. See if I can speed up here. head down south here, see if there's another... Well, I'll check this mountain village first, and we'll head down south a bit, do some exploring. See if maybe there's another village that might have the water plots, and we can actually take a look at all the plots instead of just the ones people have already placed down. Because literally, you know, I look at them all, I swap them out, then I cancel the whole endeavor, because I really don't want to build it up right now. I wish they would leave one plot just to look at it, to swap through things. So it's just another exact same. I was hoping that because it was up in the hills, it would look a little different, but it seems to look generally the same as every other place. Yeah, I was hoping to be a lot more mountainous. No. Almost seems like most of the areas are like, I'm sure they're slightly different, but they all have the same general theme to them. Not even like a lake or something in the center to, you know, mix things up. Oh, well, they might add some... Oh, geez, and I got sent all the way back here. Odd. Try and mass click here to speed my way along. Down south here. Lovely little broken isles. So you've already passed by pretty much everything I know of. So everything down here should be new. This should be one of the new places. Hopefully it'll also have water plots. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But either way, I am getting way beyond what I would let this video to go. So I need to find these plots quickly and then call it for today. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this look at the Release 7. You know, I'm trying to be a little less... What's the word I'm looking for that? A little less cynicism towards the game, maybe? Yeah, something along those lines. Trying to hate on it a little less, as it were, you know, give it a chance. Let it come into its own. And so far, you know, they have made improvements. They have made it a lot more interesting. And time will tell how that goes in the future. I'm not really seeing any water plots. Just more of the same so far. Yeah, no water. It's really close to the water, but unfortunately it looks like this is just another land plot area. Yeah, nothing much intriguing here at all. Oh well. Let's get out of here. If I can find the road to lead me out. At the very least, each of these areas appears to be quite large. So I bet there's going to be many plots in each. Man, how I wish I had a run button right now. Super sprint. I wonder if there is a haste spell and all that. Let me see here. Maybe an air magic. Gust. Push target back. Discharge. Lightning. Nope. Alright. To the exit path. Charge! At the power of skipping! So yeah, pretty much every single one of these housing areas is generally the same at the moment. I'm sure they'll add a lot more variation down the road when they actually have time to invest in doing so. Oh, are you freaking kidding me, you bastard. You sent me all the fucking way back there again. Bug report. Bug report. Blarg. Blarg! I better make sure I absolutely want to go to whatever place I end up. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna suck me in. I won't be able to escape. It's like, don't you dare. Oh, don't you dare. No. No. Oh, wait. Let's see what I can see. Ooh, hello. There is something over here. So we're going to take a walk over that. I'm assuming it's a dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. Probably going to go over the hill, around, and then it'll take us to where we need to go. And I saw there's also a little village out in the desert, but, you know, in all honesty, I doubt it's going to be that different. It's probably just going to be the same. More of the same. Go, 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 go. But hey, we might just check it out. We'll see. We'll see. After we check out this little dungeon down here, which I can no longer glance at. Let me speed this up because it's getting a little slow here right now. We'll go check out that desert area and that'll be it. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. I keep saying that'll be it, that'll be it. This is going to be like an hour-long episode look at Release 7 before I bloody finish this, I swear. Just because I'm wandering around too much looking at everything now. Every little village, every little dungeon. But hey, it's intriguing like that. This could be the dungeon we've already explored before, previously. But we'll take a quick look at it and see what it looks like. Oh wow, no, this is something new, it looks like. Hidden Vale of Ravensmoor. Nice. So we got skeletals. Blast him! And there comes one of the big founders, it looks like. He's got the cape and everything. So they're helping out a little bit, but it's not enough. The skelly's probably still gonna kill me. Quick, loot them all. Loot it all while I can. So I got my ass kicked. What's this? Corpse wax. That must be one of the new crafting items. We also have this. Ooh. Iron long sword. So death is still the same. You die, you fall to the ground, and eventually you get back up. So yeah, it's not really a dungeon. There might be more to this. Kind of like the previous one. It seems like there's, you know, you can keep going further and further and further into the instanced area. We're spawning in 8 seconds. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Time to leave. Go, go, go. So yeah, we'll quickly go check out that desert place, and that'll be it for now. Come on. Hopefully, I'm really hoping it'll be different. If it's the same forested area, especially because it isn't a big, you know, sand, desert kind of thing, I would be disappointed. I mean, why bother placing the damn village if it's going to be the same damn thing? You might as well just place like 6 of them beside each other and call it a day. Can't we go south and around? Apparently not. Come on, go, go, go. Now this place I think we've already been to before. That would be the Skeleton Lord, the Lich's lair, if I'm not mistaken. So we're not going to bother exploring that right now. Could be different, but whatever. Okay, let's move. Go, 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 go. Super speed. Super skipping speed. There we go. Let's see what this village has to offer us. Swear it better be something different. It better be something different, damn it. Synchronizing. Loading plots. And facepalm. It's the same damn boring forested area. Ugh. Okay. I'm disappointed, but what can you do? So yeah, this was the other plot I was talking about with the actual tree. I kind of wish it went up a little bit higher, up to a 3rd floor. But hey. Damn. Anyway, so yeah, that was it, I guess. This is the same as every other town plot area and every other place. So yeah, that's boring. Oh well. Oh well, we went around, we made the effort, we explored, nothing was really different, we couldn't find any other plots, so what can you do? What can you do? hey, since we're 2 feet away, we might as well look at it. But regardless, we're pretty much calling it here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you all again either later if I do decide to try and pit my house, as it were. Yeah, this is the same old cavern. You go down through here, and you eventually go into the crypts, I think. But anyway, regardless. As always, every month I will be back to come at you with the newest release for Shroud of the Avatar as it continues to evolve. So definitely do check it out. I may not be as in-depth as I have been with this. There are some, episodes that last 10 minutes, or not 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, some 40 minutes, others last almost an hour, like this one, where I fully go through and explore and check things out and stuff. But, yeah, we'll see how the game evolves. We'll see what it becomes in the end. And if I don't see you in the next, couple days, well, actually 2 days, I would say, with the, crafting, then more than likely I will see you next month for Release 8. Thank you for watching, guys. You're awesome. You guys rock. Have a great one. See you all another time. Dragon out.